Hey, this is Joshua with Plugin Pub from Typewheel, and I'm going to take a look at Admin Menu Organizer today, a new plugin in the WordPress directory. I'll walk you through my experience here as we get it installed and activated. What this plugin does is supposed to allow you to organize your admin menu on the sidebar here. One thing I noticed when I first installed it, it's given me more space over there. It's added its own menu item there with some sub-menu options. We are going to look at, let's start with global settings. So looks like it's going to allow me to set who can view the organizer and change things. So it defaults to read. If I want to change that to, let's say, an admin, I could probably go to like manage options. Alright, I should still have ability here, it looks like. Import and export, looks like it'll let me take my settings over to another site, which is nice. There are some user settings here. Gives me a width, so I can change that spacing that it gives me. Let's see what this does. I can completely disable CSS, or I can set custom colors. I previously had this installed, so these are a couple of colors I had added in. I think those all default to nothing when it first starts. Let's go ahead and just disable for now and see what happens. So that gets me back to where I was, and then where I am with like a standard WordPress install. And here's the actual organization. So it looks like you can see I had added here a couple here before when I had this installed as well. I thought, let's see about breaking our menu into content and admin. If I do basically just that, I can drag my content here, so post pages, media comments, all my admin stuff down below. Let's leave our dashboard separate. Gives us some options here, whether we want this section to be closed or open by default. Let's go ahead and just close both of these. Closed. Let's save this configuration and see what we've got. I think this was initially switched to off. I had to actually enable this when I first installed it as well. So it is per user, it appears. And I'm not seeing it yet, so I'll refresh the page and see what we get. Yeah, so here we can see this admin section open. If I close that, it wraps all of those up. Content, similarly, I can go in and view post pages, media comments, collapse menu. Looks like it still works. When we have it collapsed, it's, I suppose, a little difficult to see what our sections are. The sorting here looks like it takes us back to this page to move those around. So that's a basic introduction to Admin Menu Organizer. Looks like it could be a useful plugin if you like to keep your admin clean. Thanks for joining me today, and have fun exploring new plugins.